All right, this episode, I think we're about to meet this new guy because it's called He Who Is Called Ace. What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius, back at it again with episode 8 of Haikyuu. Last episode, we had the win, the beating Albajosai in their little test practice match. We beat them 2-1 in our sets, and that was awesome. We got some compliments, but also some criticisms from Oikawa, which was very much needed, and now we're just going to improve. And now we're also looking for a coach, and we got our other player, the guardian deity of Karasuno, back, and I think we just met him, and that's where I'm gonna end it, and I'm super excited. Oh, he's shorter than Hinata. Sounds like Bakugo, voice actor wise. No, that actually is Bakugo. I'm pretty sure that's Bakugo. Noya. I respect it. I respect it. Asahi. Who's Asahi? Have we learned who that is yet? I'm gonna look up while this intro is going on if that's the voice actor I'm thinking of. Alright, so that's crazy that that voice actor is definitely Bakugo. I looked it up during the opening. I like that logic. I like that. Wow. There's definitely some deep thoughts going into Noya for sure. The guardian god. Guardian deity, but yeah. He was told if he calls him senpai, he's gonna love that, so there we go. Alright, give me deeds, give me lore. Come on, let me learn more. Yes, please give me more E. How am I supposed to know? I want to know who this person is. Respects him because it's awesome. Nothing's gonna hold you back, right? Do it. I already like Nishinoya. Ace does sound the coolest, yes. Oh, that save, that connect, fucking. Hell yeah, hell yeah. He's gonna keep it going forever. Oh, I love that. He's the wall that separates the ball on the ground. I love the animations and the transitions in this fucking show. That's true. If without you, they're not going to be scoring, then what's the difference? You're literally essential to the team. We're back to the store. Come on, come on, I told you. Wait, Ukai? This is his grandson. This is... That actually would totally help. Not but you also. You too. Oh, damn.
あんたが本気なのは分かった。けど俺はクソめんどくさい高校生のおもりなんかごめんだ。
あの子らの試合を見てもらえたら、その理由も分かってもらえ
You
ると
will.
思うんです。
I agree. I completely agree.
おお、すが。話すの久し
Is
ぶり
this
だ。
Asahi? I can tell by the hair that
戻ってきてくれよ、朝日。お前がトスを呼ぶだけで、みんな心強く思ってるよ。
気持ちは嬉しいけど、俺が戻ってもまたみんなの足を引っ張っちまう。
聞いてくれ。悔しいけど、1年にすごいセッターが入ってきた。それに最強のおとりもいるんだ。が必要。
進路指導、お前の番。悪い、すが。
朝日。
何？
あれ、お前ら何してんの？
身長は月島の方が高いけど、なんつうかでっかい。
yeah. No, I've known guys like that in high school. I knew guys that were not the tallest or the biggest, but they seemed way big. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's funny.
一緒に頑張らないんですか？俺エースになりたいから、本物のエース生で見たいです。
I want to know what happened. I need to know the backstory. Come on. Yeah. He could be like mentally injured, you know,
そういうのじゃないんだ。
emotionally injured.
あいつがバレエを嫌いになっちゃったかもしれないのが問題なんだ。
Oh, man.
あんなに大きくてエースって呼ばれてるのに。
If your passion's not into it, man, I get you.
ある試合で朝日のスパイクは徹底的にブロックに止められてさ。あいつ人一倍責任を感じちゃう。
I get that, man. I understand. I'm not personally like that necessarily myself, but I understand that type of view, you know?
ゴールデンウィーク合宿。
Training camp. Okay, that's what that note meant. Got it. It's a whole week.
ゴールデンウィーク最終日なんだけど。
For the last day of Golden Week, we got a match. So we got to train, get some good improvements, and we're going to test out those improvements. They call themselves Neko, which means cat, right?
猫。
Neko.
俺らも話だけはよく
Nekoma.
聞いててよ。
猫対カラス。
Cat vs. Crow, battle of the garbage dump. That's hilarious.
猫マっていう公的種の存在を聞いて、どうしても。
He used the Ukai name. He used the Ukai name because our coaches and their coaches were rivals for years. Okay. Rivals, Ukai, we're gonna get him involved. Just to see the guys play, we're gonna... Makes a lot of sense. I'm starting to pick up on the shit. I like it.
俺も試合に出てこのチームで勝ったら朝日さんいなくても勝てるって証明になるみたいで嫌です。
I get that.
今まで一緒に戦ってきたのにわがまま言ってす
I
みま
mean,
せ
I
ん。
respect it.
一人で勝てるわけないのにな。
Wow, that is... I was literally... That's big. That's crazy he just said that.
シーブもトスもスパイクも全部俺一人でやれればいいのにって思ってます。
That's a good impression. Even kill has his hands like that. That is hilarious. And he landed it.
気持ちは嬉しいんだけど、なんで一緒に練習したこともない俺が気になるの？
あ、朝日さんが戻ってこないと2、3年生が元気ないから。
俺はね、高いブロック目の前にして、
Like PTSD for sports. You know, he just can't get over the image of him being blocked that entire game, ruining that game for his team, you know? Yep.
それにビビっ
でも今はこいつのトスがあるから、どんな高いブロックでもかわせます。
He said, but now I have.
ブロックが目の前からいなくなって、ネットの向こう側がバーッと見えるんです。
この景色。
Ah, the view from the summit. Of course they would both know what that view's like.
ボールが手に当たって、ボールの重さがこう手にずしっとくる感じ。
それもよく知ってる。
今までたくさんブロックされたかもしれないけど、それよりもっといっぱいのスパイク決めてきたんですよね。だからみんな朝日さんをエースって呼ぶんだ。
So determined, my boy Hinata.
戻るぞ。一人で勝てないの当たり前です。コートには6人いるんだから。俺もそれ分かったのついこの間。
That is true. He definitely did not.
失礼します。
He's so polite, calm, and respectful when it comes to his superiors that he needs to be. You know, if it's not Hinata. Oh, he's across from the gym too. sees the power and jumps from that boy Hinata. Just seeing these two in action really changes a lot of people's perspectives in the show, you know? He knows that exact feeling too.
よく知ってる。
Oh, Jesus, that was such a good ending, man. I can't wait to watch more of the show. So I had this written down from last episode. I didn't get to write this down, but I think it's a super cool thing about this particular anime and show that you can't do with a lot of other shows, because in a lot of other shows you have main characters and you have side characters, and they sort of branch out to the different areas in which you explore and talk to, stuff like that. You know, a really good example of side characters and how they integrate with the main story is like Hunter x Hunter, because like a lot of the times this random side character didn't know how to a little bit of information that was slight, you know, it's just like the use of side characters in shows is something that I particularly pay attention to for some reason, and criticize how they use side characters. And I really like, and this is about last episode, but I really like Kendaichi and his specific relationship with Kageyama, because we've seen him before very briefly. We know exactly what he's gone through, but for them to have a literal 2-minute, like, he's had like 3 minutes of total screen time in terms of like talking and like being himself, but the fact that we have our own individual rivalry with just Kageyama and him, it feels realistic. Like, yes, I my personal opinion, I believe Kageyama and Hinata are both like the main characters of this show. So the fact that we are getting a realistic kind of high school rivalry based on past friendships, that's not very prevalent in the show, because like I said, Kendaichi is a very small side character, but they're beefing it, they're boosting it up as if it's a really big, or it's, at least if it's a decent sized rivalry, because that's how it happens. It makes sense. He's like, hey, you knew me, I knew you, no, next time this is gonna go down, I'm beating you, no, I'm beating you, don't apologize, it's that, you know, it's like, I could have easily had the entire last episode without that, but the fact that they added in is fucking awesome, because like I can't, now, even though it's Kendaichi, and like I said, he's a very small minor side character, I'm mad excited to go back to Alba Josai. The next time we improve and go back and see them and Oikawa's fucking serious and fucking like, it's like, if it could be an entire show just us versus Alba Josai, but it's not. It's against mad high schools, but we had this super cool interaction in a random practice match against a random other high school. I just think that's so fucking cool. And now we got this fucking golden week training, and we're about to go against the Nekoma high school. That's so cool. I am so excited, you have no idea. Jesus, I'm excited, man. Whew. I actually don't know what else to say. I'm kind of speechless, especially with Asahi coming back. I gotta write down his name. I'm mad excited.